Hi there, my name is Mike Ivankovich. I want to thank you for watching this video in our Wallace Nutting video series. Wallace Nutting was a photographer, an author, a furniture maker, a Congregationalist minister, and a noted early 20th century antiquarian, and this video is about Wallace Nutting's furniture. Wallace Nutting was best known for his hand-colored photographs and the books that he authored, but it was his love of antiques and his ability to identify the best of the best in American antique furniture that led Wallace Nutting to reproduce much of the finest bench-made furniture of the early 20th century. As early as 1910, Nutting began to recognize that the finest examples of early American furniture were disappearing into the collections of museums, private collections, and wealthy individuals. So, if mainstream America was unable to obtain the best of the best, he, Wallace Nutting, would make it for them. In 1917, he published his 200-page American Windsor's book, which became the first serious study ever done into the American Windsor chair form. As a self-ordained expert on Windsor chairs, in 1918 he began reproducing Windsor chairs. Nutting was not a talented craftsman, rather he had an eye for identifying the best of the best. With the help of his talented woodworkers, he would take a piece of furniture apart, study it, make a few minor improvements on the original design, and then reproduce it line for line, turn for turn. Nutting used the finest materials available: mahogany from Cuba, New England rock maple, and solid piece plank seats for Windsor chairs, and a whole lot more. Nutting believed that making things by hand as much as possible was the best way to do things, and signs in his shop read, "If the work can be done best by hand, do it that way, and if the old method is best, use it." Once a piece was completed, it was hand finished, 5 to 7 times per item, to ensure that the original finish would never wear off. Light maple and dark mahogany were his preferred finishes, and he never sold his furniture in the white, that is, unfinished, because he feared that no one's work could equal his own. In addition to Windsor chairs, Nutting reproduced other types of chairs: tables, stools, settles, settees, mirrors, desks, beds, cabinet pieces such as chests of drawers, desks, high boys, low boys. He reproduced Treenware, and he even reproduced ironwork. You can usually date a piece of Wallace Nutting furniture by how it's marked. There were several versions of the paper label, but usually a paper label dates a piece from 1918 to 1921. Nutting briefly sold his business between 1921 and 1924, and the new owners used the script branded signature. This means that the Wallace Nutting name in cursive letters was literally branded or burned into the furniture, making it nearly impossible to remove. Beginning around 1924, Nutting began using the block branded signature until furniture production ceased upon his death in 1941. Nutting occasionally used a few other furniture markings, which are covered in our 7 different Wallace Nutting furniture marking video in this Wallace Nutting video series. The best way to identify Wallace Nutting furniture is through one of his salesman's catalogs. His first catalog was the 1918 Wallace Nutting Windsor's Correct Windsor Furniture catalog. Around 1922, Wallace Nutting, A Great American Idea catalog was released, which showed nearly all furniture having the script branded signature. The most complete furniture catalog is the 1930 Wallace Nutting General Catalog Supreme Edition, which was reprinted a few years ago. Perhaps 4 to 5 other Wallace Nutting furniture catalogs can also be found. The peak of Nutting's furniture business was around 1930. Sadly, the stock market crash of 1929 and the Great Depression of the 1930s meant that Nutting's furniture sales were a fraction of what they were in the early years, and pretty much ceased upon his death in 1941. We hope you like this video from our Wallace Nutting video series, and we invite you to preview some of the other videos that we've made on Wallace Nutting pictures, Wallace Nutting books, Wallace Nutting furniture, and Wallace Nutting memorabilia. Hopefully you'll be able to visit our website at wnutting.com. If you're ever interested in selling quality Wallace Nutting pictures or furniture, we're always buying, and we're always accepting consignments for our upcoming Wallace Nutting catalog auctions. If you have any questions, give me a call, Mike Ivankovich, 215-264-4304, or email me at info@michaelivankovich.com.